Hey, I thought I'd just do a quick video on Family Wellness YouTube channel here. We also have Iron Arrows channel, Iron Arrows Homestead. If you want to check that out, we do some homesteading stuff. Right now I'm watching a chicken jump and try to get my blueberries. It's really funny. So, but I thought I would do a quick video on my Family Wellness channel just to show some of the food things that we're doing on our little homestead. So we just moved here about 2 months ago, and it came with 4 glorious blueberry bushes. These are so tall, 12 feet or so. They're such a godsend. I'm so thankful. So I know everybody lives on different kinds of land or different kind of housing situations. Some don't have land. But if you're able to get like a half an acre, quarter acre with a house on it, I would suggest it with this, just this crazy economy and stuff that's going on. Chickens are wonderful, wonderful food sources with their eggs. We don't really eat the chickens. We used to, but I don't really prefer chicken. So we have cows and stuff, but for their eggs, it's great. And then blueberries, oh, I gotta get out here and pick tonight. They're loaded. Just picked 3 quarts this morning and several quarts and gallons the past few days. So here's our little goat, Snickers. She's supposedly pregnant. She's very she doesn't want to be touched at all. She's like, get away from me. So I was going to milk her, but that might not happen. We have some more goats. I'll just give you a little tour here. Got some goats over there. Mama with her babies. They're out on a lead line, eating. And the little boys are fighting, as little boys will do. Here's our garden. So we moved onto this land and we just threw the garden in, threw leftover fencing around it. It's really not beautiful, but hey, it gets the job done. And we have had a lot of food come from this garden already. It's the beginning of July. We put it in the garden at the end of May, but I had starts that I brought with us from the old house. So I had already started it. So let's come in. Lovely gate. We have these little automatic like solar lights. When they sense, we have it on, when it senses movement, it'll turn on. So we threw down some landscaping fabric and cardboard. And that's kind of what we have going on here. It's definitely not perfect. It was just for the year. We're going to plant something different next year and maybe a back to Eden garden. We'll see. Here's a dwarf basil. So for basil, you want to prune the tops to get it to grow more. I've heard prune it below the 3rd or 4th. Anyway, but it's dwarf basil. I should have kept it in a pot. That would have been nice, but I'm already getting ants crawling on me, biting. Here's a little tomato plant. It's not doing the best, but that's okay. Calendula right here. This is Odessa squash. We have gotten so many Odessa off of here, maybe 5 or 6 so far. The Odessa are big oval squash, and I have pruned these because they were just out of hand. And when you prune them, more work goes into the actual squash. So that's good. We've already picked through and gotten the vegetables off of these. These are going to be some yellow squash. You can see how the flower is turning into squash. Little baby squash. And I have some blueberries and some peppers and I think some calendula down there. Oh, here's a zucchini. This plant is huge. A friend gave it to me because none of my zucchini seeds sprouted, but tons of my squash and Odessa squash, yellow squash, they all sprouted. So she gave me a zucchini plant because she had one too many. Whoops, sorry guys. She has a smaller raised bed. So I was like, I'll take it. I would love it. So I'll take that off. I've pruned this baby back. Here's one of my mini tomatoes. It's about 4 feet, 3.5, 4 feet. 4 feet tall. Here's another one. There was one here, but something ate it, and I'm like, oh, that's good actually, because then we have a path to our beautiful trellis here that my teenager built. So these are Odessa squash. So same as these plants, but these just trestled more. I don't know. I mean, they grew more. They were all over the ground, so we picked them up about last week maybe. They've gone crazy. And then around here we have a ton. I have cucumbers down this. So this is a guardrail kind of thing holding up the land. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes along here. There's a guardrail. So we have cucumbers along that. And we used old shelving. We just moved into this house, so we ripped the wire shelving out. Not a fan of wire shelving. It was in the laundry room. So we have nothing now, but we'll eventually put some wood shelving. So yeah, we've been getting, I would say 6 to 10 cucumbers and or squash a day. There's one right there I have to grab. Oh my goodness. So I've been making pickles. You can do refrigerator pickles, or I like to do fermented pickles. They're just healthier. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is a pickling. It's huge, and see, it grew into the fencing. I'm gonna need 2 hands for that. And then there's another 2 there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but oh, there's another one right there hanging. So they're everywhere. They've actually grown like up and over. You see that? It's growing up and then it's over. So I need to figure out more trellising for this situation. This cucumber's doing terribly. Here's some oregano. It's not, all this soil at the bottom here is not doing well. I think they must have really gardened this top terraced area. There's 3 terraced area that the previous owner used. They were here for like 40 years. I think this garden must have been the most used. I have to pick this cucumber up and trellis some stuff. Here's the basil. I think this is like a purple basil. And I'll prune it. I'll use this. I'll eat it. We'll eat it. And then just more squash. This is the Odessa. It's vining or trailing. And here I need to get in and pull these weeds. These look like some kind of plant maybe. I don't know. Anybody know what these are? Right here. I don't know. I've seen them in my other garden. I think it's a weed, but maybe it's just a previous plant. We have peppers. I think these are the jalapenos. We'll see. Ooh, that looks like it got eaten by something. Oh my goodness. Guys, I thought these were marigolds, but they sure don't look like it. So, and these squash are doing terribly. I might just rip them out. Here's my sad little lettuce bed. My kale and lettuce. That's all right. We'll do better with that. I'm gonna actually plant one in the next week or so. Oh yeah, here's all my tomatoes. They're doing really well. We put some goat poop at the bottom of each hole. Like literally just like scooped a little bit. I mean, goat poop is very dry and it's like little marbles. So it's not really gross like other poop. I mean, it's still poop, but got little tomatoes. Mostly I plant small tomatoes. These might have been a canning variety. I don't remember. Like aroma maybe? I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm not the best at keeping track of stuff. I'm going to try to do better next year once we're settled in our house here. See, I pruned all these tomato plants quite a bit. Just a second. So anyway, get out there and garden if you can. You can even do herbs and stuff on your balcony. You can even use grow lights. So do the best you can where you're at. Alrighty, talk to you later. Leave comment below, ask questions, and I'll try to get to you, and subscribe. All right, thanks. Have a good one.